Hi there. My name is Kumulezi, and welcome to my channel. Actually, you know, um, I've been saying I'll start a channel. And yeah, today is the right time. Today is right now is the right time to be starting a channel, and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I don't know what my channel is gonna be about, but I have faith in it. And I'm just starting with my phone and headsets, but I hopefully someday, I'll have vlogging equipment and everything. But overall, let me not waste your time. The reason why I feel like it's the right time to start my channel is that there's no perfect time actually for me to be starting a channel. It's it just has to start now, and it's just me documenting my new journey as I am now with Christ. And if I could explain to you how my life was before Christ, I wouldn't even start a YouTube channel. So, yeah, I think it's keeping me going. But first thing I want to talk about is that the reason why I couldn't start a channel because I had too many people who I called my friends and they were weighing me down on everything. I don't know if that makes sense. It used to weigh me down. You will never start a YouTube channel. Those things are for other people, not you. How do you know that the channel is not for me? You know, too much negativity can weigh you down, and you should surround yourself with people who actually see the vision in you, who actually believe in your journey. So, I started hanging out with people who are like that. And one of my friends told me that there's no perfect time to be starting a channel. The right sorry, the right time is now. And what I want to talk about today is friends. You know, choose wisely who you hang out with. People you hang out with, they define your future. They define, when my mom used to tell me, or when every parent says, show me your friends, I'll show you your future, I couldn't understand that concept. Whereas, what do you mean, show me your friends? Show me my friends and I'll show you your future. Like, what do you mean? But it now makes sense. It's all about the people you hang around with. If you hang around smokers, four smokers, you're gonna be the fifth one. If you hang around four rich men, you're gonna be the fifth one. Although you're broke, but your mind will be rich. So I realized that I hanged out with a lot of people who instill bad habits in me, and I was always influenced because I couldn't see that they were leading me through the wrong way. And some friends, they they just left me at the bottom, you know. And it happens. It happens. It teaches you lessons. It teaches you to be bold in life. So starting off, I want to talk about everything. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about actually, but I just want to say that keep friends who want to see the best for you. If you tell your friends something and then they react somehow about it and then they try to weigh you down about it, just know that that person is not a friend. He or she is basically reflecting the failures he or she has. You know, just because you couldn't start a YouTube channel, that means I can't. It doesn't work that way. You know, you need to hang out with people who will push you to the limit, who will push you to be the best version of yourself. And people, and hang around with people who give you pressure. If you hang around with people who don't give you pressure, you won't evolve. You won't grow spiritually. You won't grow, you know, you won't grow in every aspect because you're too comfortable. You're saying, "Oh no, I got this," but it doesn't work that way. So I still don't know what I'm gonna talk about on my channel, but I just wanna start off with a new video, which I'll be calling New Beginnings, because this is a new beginning for me, and I'll be documenting my life every Thursday to see how everything goes in life. Because I'm starting to hang around with good people around me who push me to even start a YouTube channel. Who thought I would start a YouTube channel? Never thought I would start a YouTube channel, but here I am now recording myself, which doesn't make sense because, you know, if I could go a year back, I would, I would doubt myself. I would say, "Oh no, I can't do this." But here I am today, waiting here in front of you guys and saying, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm continuing to say. So, the conclusion of today's video is look at who you hang around with. You know, bad company corrupts good character. It's somewhere in the Bible. I think Corinthians. I'll look it up, or I'll put it right here. So, you know, in my journey, I realized that people always weighed me down. I used to hang out with people who don't see the best for me, who don't see the good in me, you know, who always try to weigh me down. And that wasn't working for me anymore. I started having a negative mindset, you know, started thinking negatively about everything in my life. Whenever I thought about starting a YouTube channel. No, this guy said I couldn't make it in the YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna do it. So now I just hang around with people who just said there's no perfect time to start something. The perfect time is now. So do it now. Because imagine going back, or maybe next year looking back and saying, "Hey, I wish I started a YouTube channel." You know, the regret. You know, regretting something is not nice. So start now. Whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to try, whatever you want to do, don't even ask anyone to start it. Do it. And don't be afraid of failing, because failing is part of a process. Failing is always part of a process. If you don't want to fail, if you fear of failing, you're not going to start it. That's the sad truth. If you fear failing, you're not going to start. So start, like, failing is the start of a new, it's yeah, it's just something that leads you to success. Because if you fail and try again, you're gonna learn from the previous mistake. So that's one thing I want to talk about. So today I'm just gonna do a freestyle, say whatever I feel like I want to say. But in the next episode, I'm gonna start, you know, compiling, writing things down, and everything. Today I just want to see that I can do it. I can stand in front of the camera. Am I willing to do this? So another thing is that what I realized is that a lot of people, especially on social media, they don't actually like you. They don't. They don't like you. They just want to see your progression. And it's like that, you know. Some people don't want to see the best in you. They don't want to see you succeeding, but it's okay. It happens. It's life. But you gotta learn to not care about people's opinions. This is your life. This is everything you do it for yourself. You don't do it for anyone else. So whatever you do, whatever you wanna start it now. And don't look back. Don't be afraid of failing. Failing is part of the process. And tomorrow and today's sadness and today's failure is tomorrow's success. If that makes sense. I'll say it again. Today's failure or sadness is tomorrow's success. It's the success in the future. So don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of, don't let people's opinions weigh you down. It's gonna break you spiritually. It's gonna break you mentally. And always take care of yourself. Because imagine you had a car. You have one car. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take care of the car? Are you gonna make sure that it's wrecked? Are you gonna, you're gonna make sure it's taken care of. You're gonna make sure it's always in good condition. Reason is that, and that is your body. That's the same concept as your body. Keep it clean. Look after yourself. Whenever, when I look back and at who I was when I was weighed down by people, when I used to be a crowd pleaser, everything like that, I didn't like myself. I always wanted to please people on how I live and everything. But, taking care of yourself, it's just something that you have to do. It doesn't have to feel like a chore. It have to be at that point where, I started, taking care of myself, because I stopped caring about what people say. I started taking care of myself. I started, doing things that I want, not what people want. And that has worked out for me in a positive way. Has worked out for me in a good way. So, with the car example, that's how the Holy Spirit can get to you. You can't be having a vessel that is dirty, that it is full of, your fierce desires. The Holy Spirit won't get to you. You have to make sure that your vessel is clean, which is something that I used to do. I used to smoke a lot. And that's when I felt that I was way far from God, because my vessel wasn't clean. And it's a practical example, because let's be honest. Are you gonna enter a house that is dirty? Are you gonna feel comfortable living in a house that's dirty? You are not. You're not gonna feel comfortable. But if the house is clean and everything, if someone brings you over to a dirty house, you won't feel comfortable. So if they bring you to a clean house, you will feel comfortable. You will feel at home. You will feel like, okay, now I see, this person has direction. That's the same as the Holy Spirit. It won't get to you if your vessel is not clean. You have to clean your vessel. You have to learn the word. Don't try to be sinless without actually reading the word. You have to read the word and follow the blueprint, which will help you get, I don't know what to say. Lord, give me strength. You have to clean your vessel so that the Holy Spirit can get to you. But it all starts with you. Do you have faith in it? You know, when you start to look after yourself and start to look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be like, okay, this is someone worth taking care of. That's when you start to love yourself. That's when you start to trust yourself. You know, looking back, I didn't even trust myself with the smallest things. I didn't trust myself. I always had doubt in myself, which is what it was because I was hanging with people who made me doubt myself, who made me question my existence. So, for today's lesson, I think I'll keep it short because I don't want to be too irrelevant. I see I'm flying all over the place, but this is my first video, and I don't care about the views. I don't. I just want to change people's lives, and I hope that my videos will be motivational to some people, would be an eye opener to some people, and so like, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, because that will be the only thing that keeps me going. That will be the only thing that keeps me seeing that I'm being able to change people's lives. That's one thing I'll be starting to do. If I could see that I'm starting to change people's lives, people are starting to sub and getting motivated by my words. So I hope everyone stays well. I hope everyone stays healthy. Hope everyone locks in. And I hope that everyone doesn't care about anyone's opinion anymore. This is your life and only yours. No one can control it. No one can. Okay, only God can control it. He has the way, He has the blueprint to how you should live. But you should ask Him first, and ask Him that He should give you that sense so that you can live the life that He wants you to live. Because your way wouldn't work. Your way wouldn't work. Let me be honest. Your way wouldn't work. He works in mysterious ways. He might make it work for a few months, but it's gonna change like this because He wants you to do some other things. So I hope everyone stays well, and sorry, and I hope everyone stays well, and I'll see you guys next week, Thursday.